Hey there, welcome to the channel. So doing an update on my clock project here. So this is what I have. I just decided, as I was saying before, just going to breadboard the whole darn thing. So this is half the clock. It's the IV-17 side. So basically what I did is I'm connecting this way here. So each unit, I'm using these cool 5812 chips. I got 20 drivers, and I'm connecting these guys up. I have the PIC microcontroller there that's driving the S clock, R clock, and the data in, and then it's connected up to the display tubes, et cetera, et cetera. So that's what I have. I've got this all connected up. So I have 6 digits here. And then I have my little power supply module here. I have the low voltage 2.4 volt supply, like 27 volt supply right now. These are adjustable, so you can adjust them. Then you have the PIC microcontroller curiosity board connected to my computer. And then I have this level shifter and driver thing. So what I'm doing is I have these optocouplers, and I'm just really going from 3 volts here to 5 volts here, because this is kind of 5 volt logic. This is 3 volt logic. And then I can look at that. And then I have these inverters here. So what happens is basically I just needed the inverters to just speed up the signal because it was too slow. And then basically the serial data and the R clock and S clock are driven out to all the chips. And these chips have the combination of the basically shift register and the whatever you call it, shift register and the driver. So they're all connected up like this. I try to connect them consistently. And then one thing to note is that this pin 12 on these guys, that guy is going to be just connected as part of the shift chain. So basically, the grid will be controlled as part of the shift chain. So that's what I have. So now I'm going to plug it in. Let's see what happens. So down here, you can see on the carpet, you can see the mess. I need to do some cleaning there. But yeah, so I got a bunch of mess. And then we can see that I'm going to plug. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to try to hold this here while I go plug this in. Okay, good thing it didn't blow up. Very good. And I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, so things are kind of working. So what I have is I got to go check the firmware to figure out what code I actually have running right now, but I'm not sure. So we're going to look at that next. But the good thing is that most of the displays are working. This one isn't working at all, which I don't know. I checked the voltages. Seems like it should be okay, but something's off with that. So, okay, so let's go look at the firmware I'm using to drive this to see if we can get an explanation as to why this particular tube is not doing anything. And of course, we have to do the code to control the digits. Okay. Today, welcome to the channel. So today I've got some of the digits going here. I have a problem with one of these digits, but we'll work that out later. So what I'm going to do today is just code up the other digits. So basically what I have to do is I have to take, this is right here is your mapping. So basically I have these, each one of these segments wired up to a particular position. And now I just have to create the characters, which ones I want to light up for each character. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay. So this involves just, basically I have the mapping. This is the shift register, and this is the connection to the tube. So you can see that, for example, the grid is 12 on the tube, but it's shift register bit position 11. So I just have to decide which ones to light up by looking at the picture, and we're all good. So there we go. Okay, and so now what I want to do is I'm just doing the numbers right now. I'll break it up and do the other one. And then what we want to do is 0 through 9. We want to cycle through them just as I'm doing here. So let's go ahead and let's see if it compiles and loads. And we should see here when it loads, hopefully it'll start changing. There we go. Okay, let's see what we got. Go back to the camera here. Okay. As usual, we have this glare that I haven't been able to solve, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's see, how does it look? 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 is wrong. 6 has got a problem. Okay, so 6 has a problem. So let me see what that is all about. So let's go over here to 6. So 6, I had said E758. See, okay, so I see on the 6, I see this 16 shouldn't be there. So let's see, 16 should not be lit. And so that's this guy right here. And that means this becomes E3 instead of E7. Okay. It's going to be 6. Okay, rebuild and program it. Okay, so let's see what we have now. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I fixed the 6. So that looks good. So basically we have the digits in there. So, okay, that's good for that. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to add some letters to it now. Okay, so we're going to go here. And so here's the issue. If we're going to add letters, this is now a number, right? So how do we deal with that? Should be able to do this, A, right? And we'll figure that out. And then I want to create a D so I can spell out my channel name. Let's try that. Since these are all hex digits, it should actually work. So let's see. Now I have to do one more thing over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the 2 digits here. So I'm going to go 12, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this weird kind of thing. I'll just say if, so what I'll just do is if I, let's see. So 10 is okay. So let's 9. So 10 will be okay. That's fine. But I just have to get that 11, and I'm going to do this. If I equals 11, what I'm going to do is I'm going to intercept that, and I'm going to say, okay, my I-dig in that case is going to equal D, right? So that's what I'm going to do here. So this will be 11, okay. If I equals that, then this equals 11, okay. Like that. Else it equals that. So I think what that will do, that should give us the counting that we want. And that should do it. Well, let's see if it does. So now I should get 0 through 9, then A, and then D. And it should just keep repeating. Okay, so what's going on here? We're getting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A. We're not getting the D. Okay, so what's going on? Okay, let's see. So what's happening is, so when I get I equals 11, that's right. This should be, we'll just make it. That's what I did wrong. So yeah, so I'm just going to set it to D. Let's redo it. Let's try it again. Okay, so I know it's hard to see. I really need to figure this out. But there we have it now. So we have 9A, D. Okay. So we're able to get some of the letters that we have, and we really have whatever kind of control. So that's it for this one. So we got some of the display stuff done. All right, talk to you later. Bye.